Hey, babe.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
You're the one who released Treadwell, aren't you? That was a mistake, my friend.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Accio.
Oh, dang it.
These rocks have seen better days.
Let's take a shortcut.
I never know what to say when I write to my mother. Hello, Mother.
Accio. Levioso. Hogsmeade, here I come. Accio!
It's a good thing we have auras. There's always-
I don't mind living in dormitory. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Oh shit! Oh my head.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Protego. Stupid. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Stupid one. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter. You're afraid to take it.
Accio. Incendio. Take it. Expelliarmus.
What's that?
Accio. Incendio.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. What do you have in store for me this time?
Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Reparo.
No.
Lumos. Levioso.
I don't think I have the right spell yet for that.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
The curiosity they teach at Hogwarts.
Someone messing about. Tiger! I did expulso.
It isn't Nora Treadwell, Guardian.
Expelliarmus.
Coward!
Levioso. Accio.
Nothing.
Unlucky skill!
Stupid one.
What have you done?
Incendio.
Stop flicking around like a pennyweight. Someone get me now!
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Avoiding our problems.
Accio.
Oh, damn it. Jesus.
No.
That was a little tough. Not too hard.
And where did I set my traps? Lower or upper Hogsfield?
And I drank their cup of beer.
been ages since I've found anything poaching near Cragcroft.
Levioso, Accio, Incendio, Expelliarmus.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion.
Levioso,
Oh,
Accio,
you little weasel!
Incendio, Protego.
You'll have to fight him, then.
The beasts are safer now. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Expelliarmus.
Oh, my back! My back!
Incendio. Protego. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego.
Oh, I did that so wrong.
Expelliarmus.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Leviosa. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Leviosa. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Rest easy, my lordship.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Oh, shoot. Oh, what the heck?
Incendio.
Oh, what the heck?
Accio.
Ah!
Protego. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Man, I almost got clapped.
This place has seen better days. This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere. It's like a place right out of a...
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Accio. Levioso. but if you don't fill up so much, you can
Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Why can't I hit you?
Expelliarmus!
I will make you.
Accio! Incendio! You've one less follower, Ranrock.
Man, they're just chilling too.
Expelliarmus! Accio!
Oh, what the fuck?
Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Past the river near the forest. I must be on the right track. Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Ugh. Shame you're so foul. Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! I should investigate.
Oh,
It's
shit.
a woolly jumper. Must be wild. Expelligo! Stupid one! Stupid one! Expelliarmus! Incendio! I'm not sure what about it. I'd love to know what really happened here. Incendio!
Revelio.
This mentions in theory. Something about it being Bardolph's turn next. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Revelio. Revelio.
A map. It doesn't appear to be...
I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph? What do you know of my brother?
I'm afraid he's joined the Ashwinders and has no interest in returning.
What? No, this can't be. He was seeking their advice, that's all.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Bardolph, my dear, dear brother.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. My apologies. I've not been myself since we last met. Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. It's Ranrock I have to thank for losing Bardolph. If only I could somehow rid our hamlet of these monsters. I'm simply at my wit's end.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. I can't believe he's never coming home. Part of me wants to avenge the loss of my brother, whilst another part of me simply wants to hide.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
I could use some gold.
I should have done more.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Wizards are running scared, as they should be.
Petrificus Totalis.
One less shoot. Some. I won't rest. Dead.
Expelliarmus!
No!
Accio! Incendio!
I will bet you. I won't.
Accio! Incendio!
You only have Ranrock to blame. One camp down, one more to go.
Revelio!
How nice of you to stop by.
Why am I always on patrol? It's a waste of my skills.
Petrificus Totalis.
Seen anything like that before?
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Stupid! Levioso!
Arrogance. How nice of you to stop by. Not quiet enough.
Accio!
Practice out, not for the necessary.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
What's happening?
Levioso!
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
Revelio.
Wonder who lives here.
I do miss the bustle of business.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
I wish my brother could have done what you did. Perhaps he'd still be with me now. I'm especially grateful. You did, for Bardolph, what I could not. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
I've always wanted to see Azkaban. Count me in.
I suppose it has a peculiar appeal to some, but it can be terribly disconcerting. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment. That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. Mind your step.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
Careful around, Anne. She's been here a lot longer than the rest of us.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you!
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know at Hogwarts.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Has someone come to feed me? Is someone there?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggy Field.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Field! Ruins house a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins? Near Upper Hogsfield? I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Ellen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But, Madam Thistlewood, all right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Only a hairy-hearted
This looks intriguing. This must be the place Anne told me about. Lumos. No one's been here for ages. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Eight legs is simply too many. Revelio. Accio. No, that's not it. Accio. Oh, that's done something. Accio. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the... Lumos. A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all? This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw? I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves, and then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.